You transferred from Pitt. I'm sure you had a ton of options with your experience and how well you played. Why here?
I chose Vandy. It's kind of crazy the way Vandy happened. I got a follow from K like 2 days before I got a text and stuff for Coach Nady, and it just happened to be the best situation. I chose Vandy only because of Coach K and like what was being built. Well, what is being built and what's been established here at Vandy. So Coach K, Coach Nady, and those guys in the union room, those are the main reasons why I chose Vandy.
Did you know those guys through any relationships before, or reputation?
Reputation. I was keeping up with what was going on last year and the years before, and I knew that the guys had an elite room. I know they was up for the Joe Moore Award last year, so I knew the guys had a good O-line. I knew they was coming off a good season, and really just the reputation, and then learning more about Coach K and Coach Nady and their process.
Tackles seem to get a lot of love whenever people are focusing on the offensive line, but could you kind of explain why the center position is so critical to the offensive line as a whole?
I mean, the center's position is not only critical to the O-line, but it's for the whole offense. You know what I'm saying? I start to play every play. So being a center is very, very critical, very beneficial for the offense, for the whole O-line, to make sure everybody's on the same page, same accord, and we making good plays for the offense. So I feel like center is a very important role for this offense.
How hard is it to communicate, not just with the guards, but making sure the tackles on the end and then the tight ends, if they're in line, hear all the same information, know what their assignments are?
Right. Honestly, the communication line for this team and this offense is really easy. I mean, it's not an offense where I have to sit out and everybody just waiting on my call. We all are communicating. Like I'm listening to the tackles for his calls, and then it's like a chain reaction. So I listen to his call, the tight end will make a call, and that makes our call. So it's like we're all working as one unit, one family, and it just works out and marries out perfectly.
How do you evaluate your camp at this point? What are you satisfied with in terms of your performance? What is it that you'd like to work on and get better at?
So these first 8 practices of camp, it's been really good. I had to get used to this down south heat, of course. I was battling some cramps, but other than that, I feel like my first few days of practice at camp were good. Pass pro been solid. That's kind of always been a solid thing in my game. And then being in Coach K's process, Coach K's offense, and Coach Beck's offense, I feel like my run game has elevated a lot, and I feel like that's what I need to clean up in this last 6 months phase of my college career. So I feel like my pass pro been clean, my run game, knowing my assignments has been detailed. So all has been well this camp.
You brought up the Joe Moore Award. Cade brought it up earlier before you. What does the union have to do to have their name be put with that award?
Man, whatever the union did last year, we got to do it 2 times, 3 times better, because the guys was almost there and it wasn't good enough. So I feel like if we play clean, like for this offense and for this team to excel, I feel like the offensive line, we have to play dominant football, game in, game out. If that happens, we keep the quarterback clean. I mean, we got wide receivers that can make big time plays. And our running back room, as y'all know, we got 4 guys that can do it, you know what I'm saying, that can score willingly whenever they want to. So I feel like as long as us as the union, we play together, play as a unit, man, this team can go anywhere.
Same question I asked you. I wanted to do that about your team. What is it you guys like about your performance as a line? Where is it you think you need to get better between now and the opener?
I mean, of course, every day we got to get better at something. So I feel like just us as a line, just being the most physical, dominant line in the SEC. When we are the most physical and dominant line in the SEC, like I said, the sky's the limit for this team and this offense. Like, I know the scoreboard was lit up last season, but man, we got some ball players, some talent on our team that can help us win some games.
Biggest cultural shift from Pitt to here, whether it's campus or the city or whatever, what's that been?
I feel like, because I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, so just being down south, I feel like that's just my type of vibe. So like just the respect people have, the yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, yes no sirs, and just also like the energy of this team. Like I feel like, you know, everybody in the country says, oh, my head coach cares or my coach cares, and which that happens a lot around this country. But I feel like with Coach Lee and Coach K, I feel like the biggest things, I feel like they take the time to know their players and really instill into their players, just not just football but life as well. So they're just good men leading other young men to become better men. So I feel like that's the biggest difference. I feel like being here at Vandy is just the love and the actual camaraderie that we have and the togetherness that we have.
You mentioned the way that programs had success the last couple of years, kind of being an attraction for you when you transferred. You used to be a guy who would commit here, you hear all the reasons not to go. What kind of reception did you get when you made your decision to go to Vandy? Was it people saying, hey, good choice, or was it people saying, it's not going to last?
No, I never had any, it's not going to last interactions. I mean, honestly, me transferring to Vandy it's been more attraction than my other previous schools, you know what I mean? Because I mean, they know who knows about Vandy knows about what's been built here, what the process was of Vanderbilt being where we are today. So even like if I go to the airport and I got a Vandy shirt on, like I got people coming up to me, oh, you go to Vandy, like what are you studying? Like I'm excited for you guys. I mean, I got Tennessee fans that come up to me and say, Vandy this, Vandy that. So like from my personal experience and my 6 or 7 months being here, it's been nothing but good. Like I haven't had any negative energy, negative vibes from fans outside of the building, inside of the building. So being at Vandy is a blessing. It holds a lot of weight, and it's an honor to wear the script on my chest.